Hi, this is Not Netflix Natters, Series 2, Episode 5, Beyond Complaints and Clicks. Hi, I'm Jan, I'm a children's author and nonna, and this is Not Netflix Natters. In the last episode, we explored who decides what is appropriate for children's viewing. The upstream decisions made by commissioners and regulators and platforms. Today, I want to ask a different question and see if you get it. How do we know when children's media is actually working? This is because institutions tend to measure success in a few ways. Children measure it in another. So the institutions, it's complaints and clicks. Platforms measure with clicks, and regulators measure with complaints. Now both matter, but children do neither. Children reveal success in a much simpler way. They watch. They rewatch. They talk about the characters and, perhaps, most tellingly, they start to persuade adults about them. The living room. Now, the living room evidence, it shows children's loyalties in ways that are impossible to miss. They quote lines from episodes. My grandson at the moment says, "You're cursed." They build games around characters. They ask for toys, books, costumes, and posters. And sometimes they simply refuse to let a story go. Now, if a child begins asking for merchandise, repeating dialogue, or inventing their own version of the story in play, something deeper has happened. The story has moved from entertainment into relationship. The cinema test, let's give this a go. I saw this clearly recently when I took my grandchildren to see a movie. They wanted to see Gabby's Dollhouse. I did too. Now the movie, there was a cue itself told the story. Not just girls, boys and girls together. Children talking about their favourite characters. Parents being gently, and not so gently, moved towards and persuaded to buy some of the merchandise. Inside the cinema, there was excitement, and it continued. Children wanted photos. There were some displays, so they queued up for selfies with the displays. And afterwards, the excitement and the conversation continued. And for me, it continued all the way home on the bus and walking home. Now that's not passive viewing, that's participation. Now then there's a negotiating test. Children also show very clearly what they want to watch. Sometimes they persuade adults. Sometimes adults persuade them. Now, my grandchildren insisted I take them to see Lilo and Stitch, which I did, and the new Paddington movie last year. Those requests were not subtle. They wanted the shared experience. They wanted to see characters that they already loved and knew. And when I mentioned recently, should we watch the Minecraft movie? The response was quite immediate and different. Absolutely no interest at all. They're not particularly interested in computer games, and that's what they thought it was. But when I mentioned that Jason Momoa and Jack Black were in it, something shifted. Curiosity appeared. They agreed. and they agreed to try it. And I have to say, afterwards, they quite liked it and admitted that they had enjoyed it far more than they thought they would. The little one needed a little bit of cajoling, but he did quite like it. And children's media choices evolve through conversation, through curiosity and shared experience. The rewatch signal. Now, perhaps this is the clearest signal of success, and it's repetition. Children return again and again to stories that give them something that's emotionally recognisable. Programs such as Bluey work because the characters behave like people we know and we recognise. Adults make mistakes. Children test the limits. Repair follows humour. Similarly, investigative programs like the creature cases work really well because the characters don't begin with the solution. They don't have that answer. Instead, they explore. They make mistakes. They ask for help. Then there's the pleasure that lies in the journey that the children have with them. So what children actually measure, what is it? If we step away from the dashboards and the complaints and the complaint logs and all those clicks, a different set of success indicators appear. Children show success when they ask to watch again, quote lines, attach characters, invent games around those characters and the story. And most of all, when they start to persuade adults to buy merchandise. These cues, these signals really appear in institutional reports, but every parent recognises them. They are instant, returning to the children's children